Manitoba Premier Wab Kinew and the rest of Canada's premiers have wrapped up 3 days of talks in Ontario, just ahead of the August 1st deadline for American tariffs to take effect. And the Team Canada elbows up mentality seems to be the approach. Joining me now to share more is CTV's Taylor Brock. So Taylor, why is this meeting so important?
Well, it's all about the timing, Catherine. There's an urgency among Kinew and other premiers to hammer out trade deals before August 1st. That's the deadline Trump has set to raise tariffs on some Canadian goods to 35%. The premiers want deals on specific sectors like vehicles, steel and aluminum, and lumber. Prime Minister Mark Carney joined the premiers in Huntsville, Ontario yesterday. One concern is that Americans are signaling they won't start renegotiating the Canada-US-Mexico agreement on trade until next year. So the hope is to get some short-term trade deals done now, then spend more time renegotiating the Canada-US free trade agreement to make sure Canada gets the best possible deal.
I think it's really important for Canada to get a good deal rather than rushing to take any deal, including one that might harm us in the long term. I think our kids and grandkids are going to look back at this time as an inflection point where we had the opportunity to stand up for our nation's independence and for our economic self-sufficiency. And I think it's really, really amazing to see how the premiers are united around building this country up. And the Prime Minister is right there on the same page.
So Taylor, what is the local business community saying about all this?
Well, Catherine, CTV News spoke with the Manitoba Chambers of Commerce today. The MCC says it agrees with Kinew and the approach being taken by premiers. The MCC says local industries hit hardest by the tariffs are manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, and agriculture. President Chuck Davidson tells CTV News he's seeing an encouraging increase in trade to new international partners, reducing Manitoba's reliance on trade with the United States. He says Manitoba can mitigate the harm from U.S. tariffs by trading more with other provinces and other countries.
We are picking up in terms of exports to other countries, which is exactly what we've talked about as well, is how do we lessen our reliance on the U.S., how do we do more trade within our own country, and how do we look at some of those new export partners that we can do business with.
Davidson adds that over the past 6 months, the uncertainty surrounding Trump's tariffs means many local businesses are hesitant to make large investments and are hiring fewer workers.